it didn't make any sense. I don't see why people are defending that or trying to understand that. Cheating is cheating. He was married and he cheated, period. Infidelity, period. That's what it is. It's so sad that this couple are splitting up. I used to watch them a long time ago. I think not when they just started, but earlier on into their content making and all of that. I used to watch them. I know their love story, and I love a good love story. I love love, so it was really heartwarming to watch them, and I just envisioned them doing that forever. Growing up together and just being in love and keep spreading love. I love that. So it was pretty sad hearing about their divorce and the circumstances surrounding that, because obviously one person is way more hurt because one person was cheated on. That being said, that's not what this video is about. This video is not really about talking about them and their divorce or the circumstance surrounding it or who is right, who is wrong, and all that. This video is centered around how people react when famous couple split up. We just act very funny, and I was just thinking about it, like, why do we always do this? This is not the first time, this is not the second time. Why? We start acting as if they were never happy. Like, oh my God, I always knew that these people were fake. I always knew that they were lying. I always knew that they were not this happy. I always, why? It's so funny to me. I'm laughing, literally laughing right now because it's actually really funny. Why? The fact that it got bad doesn't mean that it was never good. Okay, maybe for the past maybe 1 year or 2 years, or maybe even at intervals, it was bad. Maybe after 3 years, it got bad, but they fixed themselves. That's what being in a long-term relationship is about, right? Things get ugly and then you fix yourselves. You decide to go back to the way it was before. You try to fix things and then make it work. I'm not talking about cheating. I'm not talking about cheating. We're talking about, how feelings can graduate into something else. And sometimes the transition of those feelings are difficult to navigate because we human beings like gymnastics. We like butterflies. We like that feeling. Oh my God, I just felt instantly. Excuse me. We like fairy tale, and that's what has been taught to us. So when it gets stale, we tend to want to disappear, or when it gets stale, we start to feel like, oh my God, this is not what I wanted. Oh my God, it's no longer good. And yeah, it gets stale sometimes, okay, especially in long-term relationships. They can get stale. The thing is to try to find your way back to the way it was at the beginning. Try to find your way back into freshness, making it always new every morning and making it always bright and shining and lovely while still navigating the reality of life, okay? Because people forget that reality. We forget that word, reality. So that's what happens. So even maybe during the third year, it might get a little bit bumpy. They fix their stuff, fix their issue, try to get back to the way it was. And then maybe in another 5 years, it could get a little bit bumpy. Maybe they're not always happy, but the thing is, it has to be more, there has to be way more happy moments than the sad moments or the parts where they have to navigate stuff. Because if you're always navigating bad things and bad moments and sad moments and stale moments, then maybe it wasn't meant to be, because it's supposed to be good, way good, that it's bad. The second thing people do is we start to act as if nobody should ever bring their relationship on the internet. We start to criticize them for ever bringing their relationship on the internet. Oh my God, why were they always bringing their relationship on the internet? Why were they always doing this? This one now, they're saying that why was she always pranking him? Why was she always, doing stuff to annoy him? That's basically what their content has been about, okay? The issue is not that she was too much for him because she was always doing things. The issue is they had issues. He fell out of love. He didn't want the relationship anymore. He even said it, that he told her he wanted to separate. And like every other couple, when you say you want to separate and the other person is still thinking, oh, we could work this out. And I think that's where she was at, saying that, oh, maybe we should work things out. We can still, try to get back to the better days. Let's fix it. I'm sure she was trying to fix her marriage. And then he went ahead to cheat. I don't even see how they're blaming this woman. And it's not even because she's a woman and I'm a woman and I'm trying to advocate for women and all that. That's not what it's about. It's just about the fact that he said he wanted to separate. He didn't say he wanted divorce. He said he wanted to separate. And she was basically maybe like, okay, we could work this out. Okay, let's see how it goes. If you feel this way in a couple of months. I don't know what she said, but I'm pretty sure she stayed and she talked to him and they were still together because she tried to make it work, okay, basically. And then he went ahead to cheat, which was not okay. It wasn't okay, all right? Could he have done that because he wanted to make her know that it should be final? Maybe, but that's a shitty way to go about it, because you could have put your feet down and say, I'm sorry, I don't think this is working. This is not how I feel. Let's just end it. I'm pretty sure if you keep insisting on ending it, she's not going to keep pushing and holding and clinging on to you. At some point, if she realizes that you really don't feel the marriage anymore and you need to let go, she will let you go. So I don't think that him cheating because he wanted to let her go or let him go was made sense. It didn't make any sense. I don't see why people are defending that or trying to understand that. Cheating is cheating. He was married and he cheated, period. Infidelity, period. That's what it is. And we also asked as if all this time that they were doing all those videos, we're not enjoying it. We were enjoying it. If not, you wouldn't have been watching it. You were enjoying it. I was enjoying it. And we also act as if everybody are the same. See, the way you don't like to put your relationship out there or you see or you feel it's cringe doesn't mean another person feels it's cringe. There are people that that's literally their purpose in life to put their relationships out there and let people see how beautiful it can get. Because funny enough, I watch a lot of couple YouTubes, right? Especially the ones that I feel like they're level headed and their head is, there in the right place or they resonate with me. I watch them a lot and I can tell you that sometimes they make my relationship better. There are some things that they do, maybe when they're buying gifts for themselves, or when they're surprising each other, or when they're pranking each other. Not to say that I support all the types of prank that couples do, because some people get lost in the views and the beat to, get the numbers and then they lose themselves. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just the cute little pranks that some couples do. And then I do that too. And then me and my partner laugh and we have fun and everybody's happy. So let's not start acting as if they do all of those things. It's not something, they're not adding anything to the society or whatever. Those people are probably living in their purpose, bringing smiles to people as a couple, changing the narrative and all that. So yeah, it is okay that they are online. It is okay that some people want to put their relationships out there. Everybody cannot be you. Everybody cannot be me. Will I put my relationship out there? Most likely not. I don't think I'm the type to do that. It's not my place. I don't think it's something that I would do, but I enjoy other people doing it, and I don't criticize people that do that because it's just them. It might be their personal legend. You don't know. So why come for them? Why? And it's always when it ends. You see this one say, "Oh my god, I predicted it. Oh my god, I knew it. Oh my god, da, 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 da. Oh my god." Yeah, there's people that actually feel that a particular couple might break up, maybe sensing their energy because energy doesn't lie. Okay, I get that, but calm down. Don't start making it look as if you were waiting for it or you're happy about the fact that it came crashing. The third thing that people do is they always throw blames at them as if they're not human beings, as if they cannot make the mistakes that every other average person would make. Okay. I think I've already touched on this a little bit, but let's still talk about it. Especially the part where they are blaming her. I think her name is Chrissy and Desmond, right? I think people were blaming her for, like, he said he wanted to separate, but she didn't listen. What do you mean she didn't listen? What do you mean she didn't listen? These people have been together since they were 14, right? 14. They were married for like 10 years. They have two boys, two children together. They just bought a home. And then you think that the first time he comes to her, she's just going to be like, oh, okay, let's just separate. Bye. You people are just hypocrites because even your boyfriend that you've been dating for barely a year says, I want to break up, and you're there begging him his DM. Oh my God, don't leave me. Oh my God, don't go. Oh, love of my life. And you're here throwing stones as if you don't have emotions and you're perfect, you're made of steel. You don't understand why she would not let him go. We all know that it's not easy for her to have done that. They've been married for over 10 years, I think. Like I said, I don't really keep track of them anymore, like before. And also, they've been together since they were 14. They literally grew up together, okay? And the truth is, there's a statistics backing this up, by the way. When couples get together so early in life, I think there's a 65% chance that they're going to get divorced. It's not even people that get married in their late 20s, some of them divorce after 10 years because of differences. Some people grow, change their values, people change. Change is very constant, you guys. We keep forgetting that change is the constant of life. People change. So maybe their values change, they drifted apart, like Chrissy was not even as popular as she used to be. Things change. Okay, more responsibilities on both couples. Desmond was not as popular as he used to be as well. Also, maybe he didn't know how to handle her fame because she's whoa. When I saw the followers that she had and the followers that he had, I'm like, the difference is crazily clear. And I don't really know why we just start making things bitter. Why? Because I remember he used to cook. I think he's the one that always cooks for his family. I really loved that about them. Like, he was so down to earth. Like, I'm not even blaming him. I hate the fact that he cheated and I'm blaming him for that. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm actually blaming him for that and the fact that he cheated. But I'm just generally saying that I think they were a lovely couple. I think it was beautiful while it lasted. Can't it end there? Can't it just end there? Oh, it was beautiful while it lasted. And it's so sad that these people had to split and then get angry at him for cheating. Why didn't it end there? Why do we always have to make it bitter and annoying? And we're picking on everybody, you know, tear everything apart. It always doesn't have to be like that. So yeah, that's basically what this video is about. All right. So yeah, that's what this conversation is about. Let's act like human beings that have sympathy and that has basic sense. I would say lead with kindness and reality as well. Because sometimes we lose touch of reality, especially when people are famous. We start to judge them as if they're not human beings. They are human beings. They're just famous human beings, and you could be too. It's not that deep. Well, kind of that deep, but it's not that deep. So yeah, thanks for watching this video to this point. And I didn't introduce myself. So if you're new here and you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, hi, my name is Venery Bello and you're welcome to the podcast. Here we talk about important conversations that drive self-development and also drive good conversation like the one that we just had. And also we tell stories of subscribers and followers that need our advice and our opinions on certain topics, certain issues, and certain dilemmas. Okay. And that's basically what we do. So do well to join the family so we can exchange opinions and ideas and just have good conversation and have fun. So thanks for watching till this point. I would like to see you in the next episode. So like, subscribe, and comment. All right, let me hear your thoughts. What do you think about things like this? Are you also tired of the whole people break up and then it turns to a war zone, or do you enjoy it? Because some of you enjoy Amiibo, some of you enjoy that dissecting and the bass boost that comes with it. You like it. You like it. You like gossip. All right, see you in the next video. Bye and have a blessed day, regardless of when you're watching this. I love you guys.